Okay. With
Okay,
that,
okay. All right.
you guys
All
should be
right.
ready. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. But you can talk with us, right?
Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me, but the players won't be able to. And you guys need to
All
make
right.
sure you're muted in
Yes.
Discord too, so they can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm muted. I'm muted.
Yeah, what would you do? So they're good.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to the Aces and Eights show. Live stream. Live stream. First ever for us. Uh, it's your boy Ace Clicker. And got my co-host.
You're on mute, Mitch, if you're talking.
Yeah, scared.
Not shit. And we got a special guest.
I forgot I muted for a minute there. I'm sorry.
Very special guest commentator with us today.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You can mention yourself.
Happy to be here.
As Mr. Ben is with us today. Hey man, you introduce your own self. That's what we do on this show. You introduce your own self. We don't.
Oh, okay. I just figured everybody would recognize my voice, you know?
This, yeah, Mr. Ben Kenobi. Everybody knows.
But anyway, if you are able to participate in the stream, I did put it out there, so hopefully you maybe get on or get to see it. If not, it'll be recorded and put for later viewing. Well, we got Mitch and we got Jamil here, getting ready to square off. This will be for the championship. It will be a best 2 out of 3. And so, if nobody knows exactly what's been going on, there was a tournament that was put on by myself and Yasuke. Uh, Basically, it was a Superior Genetics where it's 2 teams of Brotherhood and X-Men, and whoever played, you built 2 decks, or yeah, you built 2 decks. You got 2 MCs, either X-Men or Brotherhood, and whoever wins the role gets to choose for the first round, for the first set of rounds, gets to choose which team they wanted, and then the opposite player would play the opposite team. And so there was 4 rounds of that. He got himself participated in that. How did you feel about that, Mr. Ben? I think we lost.
Just so you know that they started already.
Yeah. So they started. Is he there, Mr. Ben? You there? I think we lost him briefly, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Might have had the
Oh, he's
mic
back.
muted there.
all right.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why aren't you
All right.
guys listening to me?
So
Entirely my fault.
Let me. I can't hear you.
I was trying to get you to talk. But anyway, I was explaining, asking how you were feeling about when you played the first set around.
Oh, it looks like Mitch is going to bounce that combat there. Overall, I liked the tournament a great deal. I liked coming in with the main character rosters being locked to the 2 teams for the first half, and then locking the whole rosters to the 2 teams in the second half, just for a cool change of pace. It's the kind of thing you probably couldn't do in an in-person tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely the plan. It looks good so far. So today, I guess they're playing Magneto versus Kate Pride.
Yeah.
Now, what do y'all think of that matchup?
Well, seems like all throughout this tournament, it's been either Magneto or K Pride. Now, don't get me wrong, Toad had his fair share of adventures as well, but for the most part, it looked like K Pride and Magneto were showing up. You had a couple of sprinkles of.
Yeah, I think
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, my phone rang.
yeah, right. I can hear
You know what? I gotta put this on my stuff on silent. But anyway, yeah. So this
So the reason Kate Pride had such a good showing throughout the whole event is that she's completely ridiculous. Starting with 3 resources in play, essentially starting the game on turn 4, lets you just get so far ahead of the other player. And while she does have that level up, level down condition that takes away your resources, if you know what you're doing, that is a manageable threat. We got Iceman freezing down the MC for Mitch there.
Yep. And also the double up with the whole combo doing that definitely slows it down.
and I was thinking the fact, because me myself, I was on the verge of wanting to ban her just because of how strong she is. And then y'all be like, no, man, you gotta leave it open. But I figure if we take the K Pride, Senator Kelly type thing, or the all win situation out the situation, that might make it a little bit harder for her. As far as I know, she lost one time. And she lost to the one person who kept complaining about it. And then when he played her, he lost with her. So I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words.
I mean, it can't be that much of a surprise that the Kate Pride aggro variant is very strong. I mean, it's very strong in a wide open format. So in a format this narrow, it kind of makes sense that yes, losing Senator Kelly is kind of a huge hit for her, but like she's always had that aggro variant in the back pocket. And I think some people have argued that it's the superior between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely being aggro with her definitely pays off. See what Jamil is doing, trying to flood the field a little bit. Especially, I mean, that's what you can do with Caliban and what a teammate of ours, Dawson, he calls Caliban Taliban. Because being able to put that many counters on a bunch of people, especially small people that you get to team attack with, it'll literally change the scope of the game. And then plus with Kate Pride, she gets bumped up with her attacks. So you put her more so in the mix with Caliban as well. Then more than she already is, really.
Yeah. So it looks like Mitch is on a good start. Needs 4 for Magneto to level up. And
I think if you're in
level
Mitch's
up,
shoes,
and
you feel
he
pretty good
has
here. Like there is a wrestling
and
match
then you got
here.
Hope out there, which is yeah.
Yeah.
And that's that combo I like. Hope, getting Swarm, also getting to be able to bring out a multiple man. I don't think he went and got one. He must have get. Did he go get? Did he go get multiple man? Her?
Yeah, he got 2. He went and got the I think that's the martial arts and the one with genius.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the martial artist. It was on the. It must be on the other side of the level 2.
Yeah, not his level, man.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, that's that. I use it a lot when I played Marvel Girl. So that was a great combination.
This is actually pretty brutal if you're on the Kate Pride side of things here. Kate is supposed to be the deck that comes out strong, builds a board that's so powerful that it can't be answered even when you lose your resources in the mid game. But what we're seeing is kind of the reverse story. Yeah, Kate has established a decent board presence, but when you look over at the opposition, Magneto, who on paper should be the character who has the smaller board state early game, that's just not what we're seeing unfold here.
So far, what I've seen, Mitch is one of the few people that I've seen to be able to actually dominate over K Pride. And she's he was using her in early matches, but since this new turnaround where um the person that had a lower seed is actually able to pick their MC first. Everybody when they play Mitch been picking K Pride, and he's actually playing Magneto, and he's been winning. So it's amazing. The guy is good. I can't take nothing away from Mitch. He, he has a presence that is very, very scary because you take the same person that you've been dominating with, and then you turn around and dominate the opposite person that has, and it's like how it's just it's uncanny.
Well, in the
But
case of Kate,
it's like Jamil
she
Field is getting filled up.
she does come with that poison pill packed right into her. Like her level up condition is a devastating thing to have go off in the mid game. So while she is very dominant, very powerful main character, if you can survive to the early game and force her to KO all her resources, well, now all of a sudden she's way behind. And if there's ever a player that can thread the needle to get to the mid game and stretch out just one more turn when he needs it, Mitch is one of those players for sure.
Yeah, there's been so much, looking at the certain way that you said that you play the aggro version of her. Mitch had an aggro version of her that used I think Randy used early on. You bring out Charlie 27, Charlie 27. I think it was also Singularity. So it was a lot of those early was drops that have some longevity, and then also can straight out just like outright knock you out. So Charlie 27, that using She-Hulk, and no, She-Hulk, She-Thing and Thing, those come out and being able to use Singularity to avoid the XP level up or level down really became, that was devastating to say the least.
Yeah. All right, look like Magneto took a wound here. um, I don't know. Does anybody see? I can't see. Did Kate Pride take a wound yet? No.
I don't think she's been face
She
down.
might have
No, I don't think she's been face down yet. So
no, yeah, no face down. She just has XP. XP.
interesting. Oh, Mitch got a red. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, the sports state's starting to look a little more favorable towards the Kate player, but we're also getting towards those dangerous mid-game turns where the tempo might start to sputter.
You guys stand together.
Oh, did she get hit?
Yeah, she got one. Yeah, get Caliban out of here.
I'm always kind of envious
That's
of
the
players
game.
when they actually get to use stand together and have it work. I feel like that card always just gets stuck in my hand every time I put it into a deck.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna tell you right now, staying together helped me a whole lot at Den time. It did not get stuck in my hand. In fact, I lost because I didn't it right. And so, but that's a day for another story. Another story for another day, I should say. Uh, so,
It's wild how these back rows
Looks
are
like it's kind of
been identical for like 4 or 5 turns now. Just the Iceman and
oh
Hope
yeah,
hanging out back there for both players.
and multiple man as well. Uh, so I mean, yeah, obviously, this is not really but looks like Jamil is running loyalty for sure. Um,
Yeah. I mean, he better be. We've seen it stand together. He better be running loyalty.
yeah. So, oh yeah, okay. So that's what you said. I missed it. I took my eyes away for a second and missed that stand together. But okay, yeah. Got a nice little board here. Oh,
Well, this is the kind of thing we expect to
Yeah.
see from players who make it to the finals. Things were looking a little rough for Kate a couple turns ago. Not an intimidating board, not getting off to the best start, but now here we are, a couple turns have passed, and Caton is in a much more secure spot with like a clear board advantage and the ability to swing in here on Mitch and maybe actually do some damage this turn.
yeah, yeah. Um, also, man is vulnerable. Iceman obviously, and Hulk, even Hulk is a little vulnerable. But
I
still got to
mean,
get past Magneto. He got a 9, but
we know Mitch committed, I think it was 2 plot twists. There's another shock to the system. So that's 2 shocks and 1 this and that he's already thrown from hand. So I mean, yes, it's frustrating to be on Kate's side of getting your attack stuffed in this way, but there's only so many resources. Like at a certain point, that grip's going to be empty, and then these wounds are going to come a lot easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
So out of both of these teams, who would you say is the critical drop on X-Men and start to be Brotherhood?
Well, me myself, I definitely, it's just my opinion, but definitely, which they took away anyway. Iceman, Hope, multiple man, that 3-piece shot, I think, is a very key to getting your ball rolling, especially if you're playing X-Men multi. That 3-piece right there, that's a dangerous piece, especially rolls out, because you're freezing the MC on the first turn. Bringing Hope out, you're freezing that on the second turn. You're bringing your multiple man out, especially get the one with the 2 health, you go get the one with the 2. Now you're going to start drawing cards, and then it just gets, if they get protected, they just get out of hand. And that's what made Marvel Girl so successful, because with her being able to put 10 defense on people, um, that was the problem. That's how people couldn't get to me, because I'm able to bump everybody's defense to 10, or a person to 10 that they're attacking when I need to. And so it's kind of hard when you're a cost 2 character trying to hit a cost 1 character with a 11 and 12 defense. It's just not going to happen. So, for X-Men, that key pieces
Okay.
are pretty good.
So
You
that
know,
right there that Mitch just played,
yeah,
I'm going to actually answer the question that was asked, and I'm going to say the one character, not the 3-piece combo, the one character that is not only the
Thank you.
most important in X-Men, I would argue is most important in the format, is that Sage that Mitch just dropped on the board. This chick answers so many problems. I mean, Ralph is totally correct that series of cards chaining together that he described is way stronger than any one given card. But if I have to pick one, I'm picking that Sage that Mitch just threw down. She is a beast.
I'm going with you on that.
Yeah. So that's X-Men. We got Sage. I echo those sentiments 100%. Now let's see about Brotherhood. Who on Brotherhood has been a really like a mainstay that you have to build the deck. You think this has to go in.
Uh, I would not
Ooh.
normally slot a high drop card in as like a staple, but the 7-drop Zorn that you can just pay a green and erase a character from play has way overperformed for me.
He just wiped that. Oh, he just wiped that board. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just wiped his board.
this is
Wow.
looking pretty dire for Kate here.
Yeah. Let's say
So now,
if any, Kate, like I said, Kate been dominating this whole tournament. But if anybody can beat her, it's Mitch. It's just uncanny. It is crazy how he can just manipulate around this MC.
So has Mitch
But
fished
then
out
when
all
you
of
ask
his
this,
multiple mans now?
go ahead. That's good.
yeah, because he was able to do that with Hope being out there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was saying, this is a testament to the way the board just swung. Magneto is almost the perfect person to be able to take out Kate Pride because the way that Unis, I would say Unis to me is probably one of the most pivotal cards to have in a Brotherhood deck, especially. I mean, you literally run both of those cards and you're getting over 10 counters each time. And by the time you're getting it, that should be the time that Kate Prime is the most vulnerable. If you haven't been stopping her around where she doesn't, if she does love, I mean, still, it doesn't do the opponent any good. Magneto is just gonna run over it with all the counters, and plus he has flight, so he can protect whoever's in the back.
Right. And now with that Sage out there in front as well, it's gonna be hard trying to get to that back row. Well, the leveled up Kate does have stealth, and so that might help. But you get to that point, but her her attacking defense is so low that she's so vulnerable to a lot of things. Um,
At this point, I largely think the multiple man
yeah,
damage
he
is
got a strong
done.
board. That 10 defense.
Wow.
Well,
Say it one more time, Ben.
I'm trying to think of what cards could bail Kate out in this
Say
situation,
that one more time, Ben.
and it seems like there's just not much.
A sage of his own could help.
Yeah, Sage with the unwavering loyalty might help out because we know that both of those players, even if you do get Sage and then Sage gets hit with a plot twist, then you kind of looking lost. So you gotta have that in conjunction.
Said he's
In the
pulled them
case
all out of his
of
deck, and so at this point, he's not going to be able to rebuild in that same kind of explosive fashion.
No. Ooh, Blink.
ugh,
Yeah, Blink is a favorite of mine. She's like saying, and he's showing red, you stun yourself.
yeah,
So
if you're able to stun yourself, yeah.
yeah, you'd be able to stun yourself. So front row is, I mean, you got Sage in front, Blink in the front, and then also Magneto. So trying to get past that is going to be kind of a hard thing to do.
All right. So it looks like Jamil is trying to build his board up or build his resource up by seriously. Hey,
Yeah, no, I think that was game. That's game.
that game? No, he suicided on purpose.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
You can only spend so
Oh,
many
they're trying
turns
to
trying to
figure
keep
out
Kate face down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that first round goes to
Let me
Mitch.
message him.
So Jamel obviously gets to make the decision of either keeping Kate Pride or going to.
I think Mitch is asking. I think Mitch is asking about the priority.
Oh, Mr. Ben, you can talk to them. Let them.
I'll read what they wrote before.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So it'd be best 2 or 3. Also, after each round, after the first round, the loser will have choice of MC or priority.
Or, so you can choose either way.
I can choose to either pick the MCs or pick the priorities, is what I think that means as the loser.
Let me read it too.
I guess I could have just went and talked to him too. But yeah,
Let's
I
see.
don't even
So
know if they
just to
hear me,
clarify, the
doesn't matter.
loser gets to pick
But I shared
priority
enough.
or MC.
Wow, that was
Well, I'm just completely missing wherever he posted that.
It was like one of the first messages in there.
And in the announcements?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Whoever loses gets to pick the MC.
Okay, and priority or just the MC?
Let me
Oh, there it is.
go. Let me look on the.
The loser will have choice of
Let me
MC
look on the server real
or
quick.
priority. So it looks like you get to pick which one.
Let's see what I wrote here.
Okay, so what's written on
announcements,
it, it
that's
sounds
it.
like the loser gets choice of MC or priority. Mitch just found where it was posted.
All right, and I'll go first again.
Okay. So give me like 5
Oh, I
minutes.
like
to
this.
figure
Did
out
you
some
put this band in
Oh.
Superior Genetics Finals?
Mitch is
yeah,
opting to go first.
I like that. Nice. Nice. Who was that? Jamil.
Let me just pop her real quick and ask real quick. And which one you guys have priority?
Mitch
so
is opting to
what's
go
written
first.
is
Because I think Jamil chose
I got you.
character.
because I didn't necessarily write it in the rules because I talked to them separately.
Whoa. I had a hiccup there for a second, guys.
You good?
Yeah, I got a little notification that said OBS disconnected and then reconnected right after. So, but it looks like we're fine.
Okay.
Gave me a heart attack for a second though.
No.
All right, so Kate is going to be in the same situation going into game 2 where Jamil has opted to choose the less preferable priority in order to get the more preferable main character, or at least I assume that's the calculation that he's done. So he's got this really strong, this huge burst potential in Kate to be able to really come out to the board and just swarm it and overwhelm his opponent. But in order to get that, he has to let Mitch be able to choose to go first. So Mitch is in a position to kind of stuff that early aggression. And up one game, he's certainly proven he's capable of doing that. What kind of cards do you think Jamil wants to see to be able to turn this around and tie this series up here in game 2?
I think definitely he needs to see some of the definitely these 4 drops, or I would say probably even some that could protect him, maybe. Definitely maybe Caliban, but further drop, possibly Banshee. It's another good 4 drop that they got. Let me see. Well, because I don't know if he's gonna still be on. If he's still on Mono and he's still rolling with X-Men, that's a little different. I think he would definitely go well with. If he has Wolverine, Wolverine being out there early, snowballed it a little bit.
Yeah, I think in game one, Cape
Shame.
Pride never left the front row for Jamil. And Mitch being able to
Mhm.
chain Iceman into Hope certainly slowed down the aggressive push that we know he wanted to make.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, definitely.
Did y'all hear me at all?
No, we don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Oh shoot! I was looking at that in the Discord and muted my mic. And I was saying, it looked like Jamil changed sleeve. Uh,
Oh, interesting.
Oh, he switched teams, so he's going Avalanche.
oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. He's
Okay.
running the.
Okay,
So
well
yeah,
his
he
his
chose
Cape
that.
Pride was sitting there on the mat. I didn't realize he had changed decks.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
noticed the sleeve. Yeah, I noticed the sleeve. So I was like, he might have went Brotherhood. But I think for some reason I think Jamil likes this Avalanche. Now
Oh man.
this is a yeah, this is a dangerous character. You get him right. Oh,
So I don't know about
so
anybody
that means
else, but I have deep-seated trauma anytime I see this X-Men affiliated Deadpool ever since the Mimic Gen Con event where every other person
oh,
was playing Mimic into this Deadpool. Oh man.
and I was one of them too, Mr. Ben.
I mean, so was I.
Yeah, yeah. Getting trauma from something that you're doing your dog on, so it's
hey,
terrible.
hey, Yasuke, I think they heard our last pod.
Ah, yeah. Bitch was like, oh yeah, Deadpool. Deadpool's man. Let's use that.
We was like nobody played him. We was like, really? I was like,
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Say the best for last, I guess. This is nice. We get to see it, so let's see.
I don't know, but this is the Avalanche is pretty. You need locations for sure to use, um, Deadpool. So we'll see what Mitch does if he tries to keep it. It's gonna be interesting.
Well, we see Jamil has the final stand playmat here, and he's certainly making his final stand. He's got to pick up a W here, or it's the end of his tournament life.
Yep.
This is
Yeah.
certainly a
Yeah.
more interesting matchup than two powerhouses that we've seen a million times, like Kate Pride and Magneto, to have offbeat picks. Like as much as the Deadpool level 2 has seen play, playing Deadpool, like honestly, like trying to level this guy, that is a strategy that has not seen a lot of play. And similarly, Avalanche, I mean, this isn't exactly a sleeper pick, but he's probably not in the top 10 most played main characters either. So this is kind of a unique, novel matchup here at the end. And I think these kinds of matchups are really exciting to be able to witness.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
So I think you think he's gonna try to hold on to these he's gonna try to hold on to his basic locations because Avalanche is trying to turn him face down. So
What is that?
oh,
Oh, he put a armor on him. Ugh.
well, yeah,
Ugh.
just playing that. That's a favorite play of mine. I love that X-Men uniform.
Is that Jubilee?
Yeah,
Think so.
Jubilee. And then of course I think she gives it like
He's a -1 when she's attacking. Or gives give me a -1. All right, here we go. So Avalanche, he has 5 health. Am I correct on that? No. No, he has 6 health. Or is that 5? Oh, that might I can't see.
yeah, I love them.
I was
That's
trying
a
to
card.
zoom in on it.
I would have to look that one up, I'm afraid.
And yeah, Avalanche has 5 health, so yes, fault line, the main ability for level 1. So main red enemy players can't play locations face up on the next turn, and then of course he gets his level up is it's all your fault. Level up 3. When the resource appears face down on the enemy side, Avalanche gains the next 2. So he's showing those reds. Oh, and he has secondary mutation, so
Ugh.
Holy smokes.
Ooh, I love that.
So he played 2 of them. Oh man, I'm trying to think what he got. Ugh.
So he has 4 and 3. So let's see here. Avalanche.
There she go.
Okay.
Let's see, what is it? Oh, Astra. Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
Okay,
yeah.
man.
That
So
that is a powerful card. That is a powerful card. And I'm gonna tell you why that's powerful. So there's anybody that needs XP that's considered with cards cost. So she can come out on turn 1. Now here's what's crazy on uh Magneto, the new Magneto that came out with the zombies. You play her on turn 1. Magneto levels up because all he needs is 4. Because he gets XP from their cost. So all he needs is 4, and she comes out on turn 1 as a 1. If you have no other SCs out there,
did
and
anybody
he
see
levels up on turn 1.
did anybody see what Mitch used to stuff that attack there? I saw that he played a plot twist, but I didn't catch what it was.
Let's see. Included? Oh wow.
Oh, that
Oh
was
no.
as quick as Astra came, she went. Unless if that doesn't look like it's KO pal, is it?
Who? Oh, let me see. I can't see his KO pal.
That's a big team attack.
Hey, jump in there real quick, Mr. Ben, and ask him if he what he used to stop that.
I mean, I would assume it was shock.
Still, even with shot, she's a 5, right? He's a Avalanche of 2. That's 7 attack, but he was a 4.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll ask real quick. Hold on.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's
Hey guys, what happened with Astra? Oh, you hit back with Deadpool? Okay.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
had 4 attacks, he had 2
why did he
defense.
stun?
He's only got 2 defense, yeah. And he had the X-Men uniform on.
Yeah, X-Men uniform, so good. All right.
What'd you say, Jim?
Yeah, the X-Men uniform also, he had a buck, so she wasn't getting through the defense.
That's wild.
Man, see how that X-Men uniform literally bumps you up a turn. Just having that 2/2 and it's free,
Yeah.
having a 1 drop and that, it's almost like turn 2 already. On your turn 1, just having that. Especially depending on But anyway, the secondary mutations, I believe, since he has 3 and 4 on there, looks like he has.
Well, I know one of them is Berserker. He got a counter for attacking. I don't know what the other one is.
I think it's Berserker and Dodge. So he has Berserker and Dodge. So that's why he's in the back.
Oh, so yeah, so Mitch got to come up and get personal with him.
Yeah, that's why everybody's in the front room.
It's looking pretty bad for Avalanche.
Yeah, that looked good.
And that right there, what he's doing, having Psylocke as a team attacker,
Yeah,
taking out those plot twists, it's dang near stopping you. It's almost as good as having Combat Master almost.
yeah, yeah. That was that's what I was doing to Air Trey because I was keeping because he only had 4 plot twists, so I would attack with her to make sure he didn't have his no more not
What do we
dramatic
think?
entrance.
Oh, I don't think Sabretooth is going to get him out of this.
No.
He's
Think
really got
Sabretooth
to
got that
have.
red.
He's got to clear units, and he's got to have some kind of defensive stuff to stop the alt win on the crackback. And just looking at the numbers on the board, if Mitch recruits 1 character, he's got enough attacks to probably push through for it. Like, this might be the end of the game here.
How many wounds he got? 2 for Avalanche?
I mean, I don't think it matters with the Deadpool alt win though. He'll just stun out his board and then hit Jamil as a player. Yeah. If Jamil doesn't have something in hand to stuff this attack and keep Sabretooth face up, that's gonna be GG. Oh geez, look at his hand. It's all units. No.
Oh. Man, but Psylocke's gone. That headache's gone.
Well, you know, if the
Yep.
X-Men were gonna
And
win this
yellow.
event, having Deadpool do it by killing the opposing player is a pretty flavorful
Kill
way
the
to
player.
take this. That's cool.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Wow.
I
That's
was
it.
expecting Iceman.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
And that's it.
Wow.
And that is
I know
it.
someone who will be very opinionated.
Alright.
and
You
they-
called it.
Just hop back
about
over
the
and
fact
called
that
it,
the
James.
word-
Really?
Yeah.
His name rhymes with Kevin Schman.
Wow.
Awesome. Well, good game, man.
Yeah, good game.
It was a lot of fun watching you guys play.
Right.
Can you guys hear us?
Yep.
Definitely.
Thank you. I tried. I followed up for the mighty Mitch.
Yeah, y'all did real good. So what was the idea? Choice.
Fix this.
With Avalanche?
Yeah.
Yeah, that he was going to play Cape Pride and I was going to level on turn 1.
Uh-huh.
That was the best Cape Pride defense I could come up with. Not being an avid Magneto player.
That was a good idea, but I decided I wasn't going to play Cake for finals for some reason.
Right. Which was a good assumption to make, but figured let's try it.
Yeah. Hey, Mitch. We was just. I don't know if you heard that last the pod before this last one, because we were talking about that about Deadpool. It was like, man, nobody played Deadpool, and I said because we were talking about his level 2 power. I was like, wow. And Jeremy said, "Well, let me be quiet because somebody might listen and want to play him." And then you actually,
No, I was thinking about it's like if they go all in and stopping Kate, they're not going to be expecting Deadpool.
yeah. That's, interesting, man. I tell you, Mitch, you are of the, I want what I want to say. I'm trying to think of the word, but what I'm saying is, how is it that everybody you played with K Pride, you dominated, right?
Yeah.
But then when people play, when I did the flip, where the second seed or the lower seed gets to choose first, and everybody was choosing K Pride, and you beat them. It's like, wait a minute, he's the same person that was winning with K Pride. So it seemed like it'd be opposite if somebody else played K Pride, and that was kind of the gist, to give somebody else a chance in a sense, Not nothing against you, obviously, but man, you're a great player, man. So
I honestly think I should have lost to James because I wasn't built to beat the Kate that he was running.
Okay.
I was actually playing regular Magneto at that point, but he drew extremely bad.
Oh man.
And he didn't pull any stand togethers or any X-23s. So once I hit his level 2 and put on 12 counters, it was game. He couldn't do anything.
Right. Wow.
If it wasn't for that, I probably would have lost because I was on, I think, 3 or 4 wounds. I was getting pummeled, and then I figured out, it's like, wow, why didn't I change this up? Non-loyal is going to be a lot better with Iceman.
Right. Yeah, so that was a good move, man. Obviously, that was a great move, being able to put X-Men in there with your Magneto. Yeah, it's just Jamil. How you feel, man?
Good, man. I mean, I think if you listen to our podcast, I just started playing earlier this year.
Yeah.
Tevin isn't very nice about how he hopes me be better at the game, but he's a good.
Oh God,
he's a good sparring partner for sure.
Yeah,
but honestly,
he's fucking.
He's what we call a crash dummy.
Man, he seemed like the time to hit you below the belt. It's like, look, you got to make sure you protect yourself.
Well, I mean, my claim to fame in this tournament is I beat him twice. So
Hey, listen, Jamel. Hey, man, my hats off to you, bro.
Definitely.
We made this tournament so it could be kind of tough. We was hoping it would be kind of tough, and which it seemed like it kind of was. Hopefully, it was a good tournament, and man, you came up, man. You put your name out there. So
I learned a lot. My match against Mr. Ben was a nail biter for sure.
Good times.
It was a good time. I couldn't believe I pulled it off, but then I told Tevin, I was like, "Yeah, I'm going up against Mitch." He's like, "Oh, you lost." He's like, "But we'll make it competitive." It was like, "We'll make it sporty." So,
it's hard to feel bad at any event where you make it to the final table. You know, it's always better to be the champ, but even making it to the finals, you got to give yourself a pat on the back for that. So congratulations to both of our finalists, of course.
I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. And I appreciate you guys playing in the tournament, man. That means a lot to me and my co-host.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate that. It's gonna be some more, guys. So I look for you to come back. So don't
it was fun. It was fun.
Make this a one-time thing. You know, we got a lot of more coming. Are you all gonna go be a midwinter?
I unfortunately won't make it to midwinter this year.
Okay, so Jamel, we'll send your prizes out to you. Make sure I think I got your address, but just make sure you send
it in the Discord.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And Mitch, you're gonna be there, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I already bought a hotel, so I hope so.
No, I forgot. We already talked. You already messaged me, so I'm gonna bring yours and Kayla's prizes as well there. So and we'll go from there, man. I have your stuff. But hey, congratulations, Mitch. You know, this was a good tournament, man. We really appreciate y'all playing. And again,
before we get out of here, let's I'd like to give a shout out to the Aces and Eights guys for putting the event on, having a cool format with a fun twist there in the middle. A lot of unique things happen throughout the course of the event. So great times. Shout out to you guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, hey man, anytime. Hey, thanks for coming over, Mr. Ben.
I know this would not have been possible without Ben, man. This we trying to get the stream going. I was like trying to do the stream. Just first time doing it. We appreciate it, man. This is what this community is about. So we do whatever we can when we can for each other. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Hey, so Ben, you gonna put this on? You're gonna put the recording up for us or whatever. Does this get who recorded? I forgot.
I'm recording right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, here I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. I think we're done now. So, anybody else have anything they wanted to say before we sign off?
No, just thanks for putting it on. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the next one.
Okay, man. All right, guys.
All right, appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy now.
All right, have a good one. Happy holidays to you.
All right, appreciate it.